Realistically, how fast do you think you could build a gaming PC? Because I think I could possibly do it in just about a minute if I have the right setup. And that's exactly what we're gonna do here today. To go ahead and make this entire thing possible, I actually came up with some rules to hopefully make the process a little smoother if anybody wants to try to beat my time. So here's what you need. You're gonna need the following components, including a CPU, motherboard, cooler with separate thermal paste. It can't be pre-installed. 2 sticks of RAM, a GPU, and some kind of storage, along with a power supply, of course. No case is required because I just don't think that's possible. And the rules for the timing constitute from the time you lift your hands up off the desk until the second that the system actually posts. So as soon as we get a display on the screen, we can stop the clock. And because I wanted to make this challenge a little more strategic for anybody that wanted to try it, you can use any chipset, any combination of components you can possibly think of to have the fastest building experience possible. So here's my strategy. Right off the bat, I knew I wanted to go with DDR4. That just has to be the case to be able to get it under the minute time frame I'm trying to hit, just because of the RAM training time for DDR5 just takes way too long. So we have to go DDR4, which means we either have to go LGA 1700 or we got to go AM4. And the problem with that is I was thinking, what's the fastest cooler I can install? I don't want to do an AM4 cooler just because like the stock coolers, 4 screws, that's going to take too long. And although there are some fast aftermarket coolers, I figured the Intel stock cooler, the modern one, is going to be the fastest. It's just a push design, so we just got to push the 4 corners in, and it should just lock into place, which should save us a lot of time. Now, because we knew we were going LGA 1700 and we needed DDR4, well, this is the only motherboard I really had on hand that fit all the criteria I was looking for. It's a B760M board from Gigabyte. Really basic board. Didn't really want any extra features, no RGB, anything extra that possibly could delay the startup process. So it's got a single 8-pin for power. It's got a very easy mounting mechanism for M.2. It's actually like a little pin system, which should help with the time frame for actually getting the system assembled. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is that there actually are locks on both sides of the DIMM slots. A lot of motherboards these days only have them on the top, which would have been a little faster, but I think we'll deal with it. When it comes to the CPU, I didn't want any extra bells and whistles. I wanted the least amount of cores. I wanted to make it as simple as possible for this PC to turn on. So I went ahead and got an i3-13100 that I had laying around in the shop. So when it came to picking a GPU, we actually had quite a few different options here, but it really came down to 2 different cards. The first of which is a 1660 Super, which I used for testing every single day. It's a great, reliable card. I know it works. It's from PMY. It's got an 8-pin for power. It's going to be fairly easy to plug in. It's got the HDMI that we want to go ahead and connect everything over. But then I found this card here. This is a GT730 from EVGA, a card I probably would never recommend anybody buy or go out of their way to pick up, but I have it for when I have a system that doesn't have any extra power, but we need display out to go ahead and test maybe the integrated graphics or something. So I think we're going to use this. It should save us on our time. Then when it came to the power supply option, I just needed something that was good and reliable. So that's why I chose this EVGA 500BR power supply. It's nothing fancy. There's no extras to it. It's just a good, reliable power supply I use all the time for testing purposes. So let's go and use this. Then when it comes to storage, because it really doesn't matter, I just needed an M.2 drive. I got this P3 drive from Crucial. Should be simple enough. Okay, so now I got everything that we need in what I would consider my strategic layout of going ahead to assemble the system as fast as possible while still being accurate to make sure it actually works in the end. So to go ahead and do this, I kind of laid things out in ways where I could be working with both hands at the exact same time, just so I can actually be as efficient as possible. Like putting the CPU off to the left allows me to go ahead and release the retention mechanism with my right hand. And as I go ahead and lower that back down, I can grab the thermal paste, put that on, and move forward from there. This kind of just makes the process move a little faster, at least what I believe, than what it would before. And I also have everything kind of in the generalized area of where things would go. I also have my power and HDMI cables close enough by where I don't have to worry about them possibly, falling off the table or getting in the way. I want to make sure that they're here. I can plug them in at the time and ensure that, this is a smooth process. So with that said, let's get started. PC Speed Building Challenge, attempt number 1. Let's get started. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got the CPU socket up. Put the CPU in, lower the retention mechanism. Let's go ahead and get the thermal paste on. We're just going to do a quick little line. Get that on. Now we're going to take the CPU cooler. Going to have that ready. So we're going to go ahead and just pop all these little guys in. There we go. Plug that in. We're about 20 seconds in. We're a little behind schedule. Messed up there. Let's go ahead and get our RAM modules installed. All right, we're going to have to redo it. So we failed a little bit on our first attempt. Let's try attempt number 2. Attempt number 1, I think I was talking too much, and I got caught up. So let's go ahead, do attempt number 2, see what we can do. All right, PC speed building challenge, attempt number 2. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we got the socket cover up, CPU in, a little thermal paste on this CPU, enough for it to boot. We just need cooler. We can go ahead and pop all those in. Go ahead and get the fan header in. Then we can go ahead and start with our RAM modules. We'll go ahead and grab those guys. Get that prepped. All right, we can get our SSD going at the bottom. So this has a quick release mechanism. All right, 28 seconds. Fiddled it. Okay, 24 pin. 8 pin. GPU over here. Our HDMI cable's falling. See? Power cable. Turn it on. 47 seconds. Go ahead and turn it on. 52 seconds. 53 seconds. 55 seconds. 56 seconds. Come on. Oh. Too long. So we need... That's way too long. Ooh. Minute 20. A minute 20. Attempt number 1. It's not very good. 1 minute PC build, attempt number 3. Let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got the CPU in. Ooh. Little thermal paste. Go ahead and get the cooler on. We got to be done in about 40 seconds, or that will be the end of us. All right, cables. We got to get cables plugged in. And the CPU fan header. All right, let's see. We're at 40 seconds, 46 seconds, 50 seconds. Come on. Come on. 55 seconds, 57 seconds. Oh, that was close. That was about a minute and like 1 second. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. I understand it now. I understand it now. All right, I got everything ready. So attempt number 4, PC speed building challenge, under 1 minute to post. Let's see if we can do it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, CPU socket up, CPU installed. Down, go ahead and get our thermal paste. Go ahead and grab our cooler. Let's go ahead and line that up. Go ahead and plug that guy in. That was the thing that slowed us down last time. All right, RAM. Oh shoot, I messed up there. Okay. We're gonna have to be fast with the SSD. Okay. GPU. No. I don't think we got it. Yeah, we didn't get it. Okay. Call it off. Messed up. Okay, the PC speed building challenge, attempt number 4, was kind of rough. So we're on attempt number 5. I think we got it this time. I have everything exactly how I want it, and I think we're good. PC speed building challenge, attempt number 5, to get a post in under 1 minute, full disassembly. Let's get it started. All right, so I got the foam ready. Start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, socket up, CPU in, down, motherboard moved. I'm gonna go ahead and go RAM this time first. Then I'm gonna go a little different order. Lock all those into place. Go ahead and get a CPU fan header in, get our SSD. I messed that up a little bit. All right, and then our PCIe device for our graphics card. Go ahead and get that. Connectors backwards. 8 pin, 24 pin. And then we just need power. And short the motherboard. Okay, we're at 44 seconds, 44 seconds. We get it? 49 seconds. 52 seconds. I saw post. It's 53 right there. That's sub-minute post to BIOS. Full build. Attempt number 5. I think I could get it down a little more. I think I want to try one more time just to see if maybe we can get that closer to 50 seconds. So it took us about 53 seconds to get the system to post the last time, which is under our minute threshold. But I want to see if we can get a little faster. I think maybe around that 50-second mark would be ideal. I think there was a couple mess ups I had each time along the way that if I can get those just tuned in a little bit more, I think we absolutely can get a perfect run here. So let's go ahead and try it. PC Speed Building Challenge attempt number 6, trying to get it under a minute. Let's go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, get the socket up. Get that down. We do RAM again first. It was a little faster last time. All right, a little thermal paste. Enough to get it to turn on. All right, and then we got to go ahead and get that installed. We'll go ahead and get power. I'm going to do this first this time. Our HDMI cable just came undone, so I'm going to plug that in now. Going a little backwards with my timing and stuff. We're going to get our SSD in. That was a little harder there. Okay. Turn that on. Plug it in. Boot it. 42 seconds. Time to build. Time to post though. Oh, it was like 52 seconds. So it was just a little faster than what we were at. So yeah, 52 seconds, 53 is what I have. I'll go ahead and make sure I have an official time for when I actually do it. But dang, I still think I can get 50 seconds. That's gonna be tough. I kind of had to go backwards here because I did mess up on the GPU. I had to kind of do that early because the HDMI cable fell off the table, so I kind of had to grab that. But still, pretty dang good for what I thought was going to be a bigger challenge. 52 seconds, 53. And I'll definitely run back the clock, just go and ensure and get you guys the official time for anybody trying to beat it. But should we do one more? Let's try it. I just realized the mistake I made on the last one. I guess I never got the thermal paste out of the tube. So that doesn't count. Let's redo it. PC Speed Building Challenge number 7. Let's see if we can break our record and set a pretty solid time. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I got everything ready, everything laid out. All right, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, go ahead and put this down. Do that. We're going to go ahead and do our RAM modules. A little slow there. All right, cooler. Lock it into place. Oh no, I messed up. Dang it. PC Speed Building Challenge, trying to build a system under 1 minute. Attempt number 8. We've already broken the record. We've had a couple mess ups though. Afterwards, I want to do one more just to go ahead and make sure everything is good. And I want to see if I can get the fastest time possible. So let's go ahead and reset the clock. Got everything laid out. We'll attempt it in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we got our CPU. Get that installed. Let's go ahead and throw our thermal paste on. Don't forget that this time. Go ahead and throw in our cooler. Lock that in down. Go ahead and get that installed. Oh, I'll mess up the fan header. All right. RAM 1. RAM 2. SSD. Pull that back. There we go. Lock that in place. Go ahead and get our GPU installed. We'll go ahead and plug it in while we're here. Get our 8-pin for the top. 24-pin as well. Plug in power. Turn that switch on. Short the pins. Come on. 40 seconds. All right, 45 seconds, 46 seconds, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, it's like 51. It's like 51 seconds. That's pretty good. But I still think we could possibly do better. But I'm going to leave that time for now. I'm going to think of a way to possibly make it faster. But at this point, 51 seconds, from complete disassembly to having a gaming PC boot up with every single thing that you would need for the system to actually run, including a GPU and storage device. Pretty happy with the results. I'll have an official time right here so you guys can check that out. But otherwise, that's pretty sweet. And for anybody that wants me to verify, just go and make sure like I didn't mess something up. What we can do is let's just go to easy mode. And we should see that we have our PCIe device, which is our GPU. We also have our M.2 showing up. That's working. CPU temperature is at 36 degrees Celsius, which means we have fine thermal application, and our CPU cooler is working. We should see that we have two 16 gigabyte DIMMs from G.Skill. So we got our 32 gigabytes, no problem. And our CPU is recognized properly. So we definitely have everything correct, and that looks good. So can you build a gaming PC that actually posts in less than a minute? Absolutely. We were able to do it in 51 seconds with me messing up a ton of things. I was slow on a couple of the things that I wanted to do. I was trying to get the cables. They were still kind of slow for me plugging things in. I fumbled the connection to go ahead and short the pins for the front panel connectors. So I think there's a little more room there. I think sub 50 is going to be my goal the next time I attempt this. But in the meantime, I'm challenging a bunch of the other tech influencers to see if they can actually do it. Matt Miller, can you do it? Or Andy from Salem Techsperts, the so-called greatest technician of all time. Can we see a sub 50 time from you for a speed build like this? Just go ahead and follow all the rules, and I'll go ahead and see how you guys do. And if I see any of their videos get posted, I'll go ahead and link them down below for you. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more challenges like this, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe for more content, and let me know what I should try next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.